Oh my goodness. Your dad needs to shut up.
Cares about Christmas.
Yeah, he's so gullible. No one's coming to Cyprus. Apparently your family's having a family reunion. It's this Saturday.
It's usually the first weekend of June, first or second weekend of June.
And your dad let them on deliver.
They know. Because his family doesn't really talk to people. He only talks to certain people in that family. His dad's family.
Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, Davis-Wade Stadium, where they've got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on another SEC rival, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. So Mississippi State's return team didn't help matters out much with that one. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. On the return, it's Estrada. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense will get the ball for the first time. One thing to watch, can this guy get in the quarterback's head and make him take a peek at the rush, David?
Dang, Skippy, that's what you want to do. You want to make this guy a little bit more human and not as...
Got it! Into the end zone! Texas A&M. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive thing.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Offense getting set for first down. Got it in the middle, it's Melton.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball short. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Now on third down for this offense. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And this is going to be incomplete on third. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll bring it back. It's Estrada. He's got great speed. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Snags it quickly on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Looking for a man. It's Strong. Using the quick game. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Aggies have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Fires to the right. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Texas A&M ready to go with another 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
That makes the score. Texas A&M 14, Mississippi State 0.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Bringing it back, it's Estrada. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Throws to the wideout. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you clearly want to always is establish a tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He'll pitch it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
On third down, going up top. Fires to the big fella. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. First down to start the drive after the break. Might as well give it to him again. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Caught behind the line. It's Estrada. Tackled, but he has a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
Wide receiver shows motion. They're trying to get to it. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Now this offense facing a third and long from their own 30. Scanning the field, it's Strong. Going downfield for the big play. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. They'll look to pin them deep. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. They've stumbled a little bit out of the gate here, Jesse, finding themselves down by 2 scores.
Yeah, and their defense needs to help them out and get off the field, get them some more possessions. This offense didn't spend a lot of time on the field in the first quarter, David. I think they got to run the ball here and try to establish some rhythm.
They got to establish something, and you're right. You'll wear your defense out. Continue. You keep getting the football back to them.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And it'll be down right there.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
That's a way to get some breathing room. He's got 5 out to the 9-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. past the sticks, and he may get more. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Nowhere to run on that when he loses 4 on the carry.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for once.
On the option. Now the toss. Great move there. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense. The Aggies are marching down the field. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Finds a man on the left. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. A&M comes back out with another first down. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. Hits the spin cycle. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Well, that's going to make it a little tougher. It's 1st and 20. To the air, it's Strong. Fires deep toward the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. On the option. Now the pitch. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Well, the defense may have been caught off guard a little bit on that play. It was 2nd and long. They weren't expecting the run. So now we've got 3rd and manageable, and they've got to be wondering to themselves, is this offense going to try to run the ball again here?
It's complete to the right. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. They'll take a pass on the 46-yard field goal, try and go for it on 4th down. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. The offense set for a first down play. He wants to throw. Gets open down the middle. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Back to throw, it's Strong. Gets rid of it. Got his man on the right. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Buys a little extra time. He's going to run it. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
Well, 2 things I love by the quarterback on that play. 1, his ability to flush outside the pocket and make a quick decision. No one's open and I'm taking off and running. And 2, get out of bounds. No need to take a big hit. Just save yourself, save the body. Fresh set of downs coming in. Well done.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football, he was going to...
Fires into traffic, picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Mississippi State. This time, it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender. Seeing that ball in the end zone, your eyes get big as saucers. Go, jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Finds just enough space across the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. This guy can throw it. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Touchdown, Mississippi State. The defense with the scoop and score. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Utah has the lead right now, but this Rice-Eccles crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 7 over West Virginia.
He wants to start this drive with a pass.
We promise.
Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Aggies. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They've scored fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it. And now we'll see if... And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Starkville. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll start the third quarter with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Quickly complete. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Nice patience by the quarterback there. He had his receiver running a crossing route, but the QB knew it was zone coverage, so he's got to be careful and make sure that he hits him in a window. He did that right there.
Looking deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the catch. It's Farrell. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Wide receiver coming across in motion. He's going to fire deep. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Aggies. They take the lead with the 6. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the final 53 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Firing to the right, complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll leave it with him. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. He's looking to throw it. Finds the tight end. Smashes through the tackle. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intent.
Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I definitely like being a quarterback coach, this guy, because he makes me look good. I mean, he makes me defend the whole field as a defense and all the weapons and all the options, and then he can do that. He can take it himself, glide into the end zone, and get 6.
And they did tack on the extra point. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Here he comes with the return. Makes a move. Goes out of bounds at the 40. Team up with a terrific return. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. Davey, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Dances away. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the 3rd. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Strong. Trying to get to it. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding here.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Now, a 4th down.
Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And they'll just down it right there.
What a really good job by the punt team. Listen, you put all your speed, your athletes, a lot of starters are on these teams now in college football, and that's the reason why. You need these guys to go down, make plays, try to tackle these elusive guys in the open field, and hey, even cause a turnover, that's just great.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19.
I think you run that play on 2nd down knowing it's going to make 3rd down easy. You're not trying to hit a home run. You don't need the big play right now. Now you know 3rd down, everything's on the table, everything's available, high success rate.
Fires to the wideout. It's complete. And they'll move the chains with the 1st down. That might be it for the 3rd quarter. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They'll go to the ground. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. And the Aggies have their offense in high gear. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the catch. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
That makes the score. Texas A&M 38, Mississippi State.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Leaves it with the running back. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. He's going to throw deep right side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab, and he's got the first. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. They want to just keep throwing it. Fires to the big fella. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
And the Bulldogs getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the wideout. Got his man on the right. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Fires to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Now after the short completion, it's 2nd down. Looking for a gap. It's Weir. Able to get one down to the 15. Mississippi State right back to the line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Finds his back in the middle. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. Looking to throw. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Late in the game, and the confidence is building if only there's enough time to finish.
Time is ticking, but man, you gave yourself a chance now. Now the defense, go out, do your job. We got the momentum. If you give me the ball back, I'm going to win. Let's go, defense.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. On the option. He'll toss it. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that...
Open runway ahead. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Aggie.
One of of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
He's looking for a man on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Looking to pass on second down. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw. Never gave his receiver a chance. Let's see which way they go after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 39. He's looking to throw. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They keep attacking through the air. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it. Oh, picked off. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. The option look. At the 45 on his way. Hit the afterburners, kid. He was off to the races, and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Line gets set, first down. He'll ride his man on the option. The pitch. They bring him down, but a solid pickup could put them in position to pick up a first down. Texas A&M going quickly. They'll run the option. Now the toss. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. It's 1st and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot. And the pass is incomplete, and that's going to be the final play as this game is over. Well, this was